Hello everyone, I just got to the flea market. It is about 6:20 in the morning. This might be the earliest I've been here this season. Let's hope it's a good day. I'm on the hunt for ephemera and anything vintage, especially holiday decor that I can collect, research, and resell. So let's get out there and see what treasures we can find.
Oh yeah, I definitely have to know first. Let me see still have all these? Huh? Yeah, might have some. I'm doing the grinder.
Yeah, I know. That's a little bit of middle.
Oh, thank you.
I like the tote you're carrying with the loaded, or is that loaded?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, look how cute.
Do you do the altered art kind of stuff?
I would love to get into, I mean, I do a lot of collecting. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah. I'm hoping this winter will give me a little more time.
Is it in nice shape?
I run out of time and I want to go.
Is that what I paid for? Give me 12?
That. That'll make an awesome pillow.
I get about 10 of those a month.
That's pretty cool.
And this is what he brings me, and I go, what is it? He goes, I don't know, find out.
Yeah, hey, tell people it's up to them to figure it out.
You seem to be making your money finding it out. So, there you go.
That's cool. House for rent. King of the... Newark? I don't know what that is. We're gonna take it. Sweet. Oops. These are repros. Oh, it's only county though. Stable area, unstable. Stable area, watch yourself. sorts of baskets.
Oh, this is a nice basket.
Recap time, as always. It was not a bad day. I think I say that a lot, that's good to not have a bad day. There was a mixture of things. There were some new sellers, the normal sellers. It wasn't a bad day. I was hoping that there would be more sellers there because the weather actually wasn't too bad, but there was the usual number. So let's see what we found. The lady that I went through all the little pins, she does a lot of mixed media, she says. So some of these were just extras that she's had left over or things that she just didn't use. So I picked up 3 items from her. The one I got for myself, this little bird. I have a collection, small collection of, they're not celluloid birds that I have, but I have a little like cabinet that I keep them in. So I thought he was cute, a little canary, and he's weighted on the bottom. Then I just picked up 2 other pieces. This is Air New Zealand, this little guy, you can see. And then this pin, which is United Airlines Junior Stewardess. So I think, I might be wrong, perhaps they gave these out to children. Like I was traveling one time and they were handing out similar pins, of course newer pins, to children that's in like Co-Pilot or something like that. So I bought those. What else did I buy from her? She did have some paper. We have these advertisements, which I just love. This is for the Boston clothing store in Henry, Illinois. This, Red Line Furniture Company, Pennsylvania. I love that graphic of the lion. See, again, like that would look totally neat on a shirt. If I saw this on a shirt, I would buy the shirt and wear it. I don't know if I could put this on a shirt. It's the whole copyright thing. I really have to delve into that and see. I also purchased, which I will add to my collection, this guide to the Upper Geyser Basin, Yellowstone. Price 15 cents. So this is not current. You can tell just by the look of it that it's not a current map, but I also know because they don't, theirs are $1 now, and they're a little bit heftier. So I would say maybe this is from the 80s, 70s to 80s. I don't think it's 90s. I think it's older than that. But yeah, so there's a whole map of the Upper Geyser Basin. Upper Geyser Basin. I don't even know what I just said. There's Old Faithful, the Lodge. This actually shows a lot. Dangerous thermal area, boiling water, thin crust, always stay on constructed walkways. This actually shows a lot. That's to West Ranger Station, Cafe Studio, Snow Lodge, Post Office. I miss Yellowstone. I could go back there like today. I would go to the airport and go on a plane right now if I could. So I got those items. And there's another vendor. She's been setting up for probably the past couple of weeks, and she really has great stuff to look through. From her, I purchased this, which I love. The problem is I just fall in love with the graphics on a lot of things, and that's why I buy it. So this early bird chick feed, a feed bag. I thought this would make a neat pillow. I know it's a whole farmer country kitsch thing, which I'm not super into, but I just think it's neat. Or just to hang as is. This is the Quaker Oats Company, Chicago, USA. So it has staining, of course, but those could be taken out if I do want to repurpose this, and if I want to keep it just as it is, then I'm not going to touch it. Probably just leave it outside to air a little bit and leave it with stains and all, because it has a great look. This is cotton bags. Oh, this is neat. So I don't think you can see, but in the upper corner, it's a laundry line of clothes. And there is a little girl saying, I think it's my mom. My mother made all these things from cotton bags. Hint, hint. So they were even hinting about repurposing back then. But again, I like that look. That'd be neat on a shirt too. All these ideas. So I purchased that from her. I also purchased this. It's a County Atlas of Warren, New Jersey. This is by the F.W. Beers Company. This is a reproduction. It's not an original. The originals were hardbound and much larger. The originals, they are collected in my area because, you know, these atlases, this is from, it was published 1874. I mean, this is a amazing source of information about what has changed in the county's streets. You have the districts, names of towns. Some towns don't even exist anymore. They were incorporated into other towns. So a lot of historians use these atlases as great references when they're doing their own research. So again, this is a reproduction, not an original one. I don't know if it has the reprinted date. So, good piece of local history, of new local history. I purchased some signs. This King of the Road, it's called a fashion plate, from 1984. So I'm older than this. I like the look of it. Some of the other plates that she had were not appropriate, so I had to edit those out, but this is pretty cool. I can see this being on someone's truck or on someone's camper, trailer. It just has a neat look to it, as many things do. Then this Howe Caverns sign. This, I looked up later. These most likely were probably sold at the souvenir shop at the caverns because there were a couple listed online already. You know, I probably paid $1 or $2 for this. If I had a basement, then I could put this, you know, down there if I had some kind of neat room, or, I mean, I do have a basement, but it's not somewhere I could just hang signs in. So this has a nice look to it, a little bit dented and worn, but that is all right. Then one of the buyers that I've bought paper from before, Jimmy. Hi Jimmy, if you're watching. He actually had a whole tote of paper and ephemera, so he held it for me and I was able to buy it all. So this is just one of the small boxes. Again, it's a large tote. Even that's neat. Gar Paco envelopes. Oh, Allentown. Oh, that's neat. I might just cut that out and keep that part. Oh, jeez. Not good. So this has all sorts of stuff. We have some postcards. Oh, what is on his shoulder? Is that an animal? A chicken? A cat? A dog? It's a soldier. Now this is on Afgho Lupex paper, which is German. So this has, it looks like there's a lot of military, which I always love. He actually gave me also, I don't have it, I have it put away, it's the soldier's identification card with their name, their thumbprints, and everything. So here's a newspaper, or part of a newspaper. The Tomahawk, somewhere in Germany, April 8th, 1945. Jerry Stronghold, kaput. No time for boredom. Medic takes Kraut. So this, it's for the paper for the men who make the news. You know, this was probably just circulated amongst the soldiers. And it's a, you know, they list some funny things, some cartoons. This is more of a fun type of paper for the soldiers themselves, not so much a get all your news here kind of paper. There he is again. So yeah, I love these. Look at him. You can see. So this will take me some time to go through, and I will have much fun doing it. Look at her. June 4th, 1939. We have some letters. Hotel Hofer Basel in Germany. Room number 43. Lunch and dinner. Good food, prima wine. This will be really fun to go through. So, from Anna Forgard. Interesting. So a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna have to stop, or else I will just spend the next. Oh my gosh. This little boy sitting at the table with his dog. Oh, that's great. That's a good dog. He can do that. Anyway, okay. I digress as usual. So thank you, Jimmy, for holding these papers for me. It's much appreciated. And I'm going to have a good time going through everything because there is a lot. And then I will update you all as to what I find. And hopefully, if Jimmy comes across some more paper lots, he knows who to call to purchase them. So, not a bad day at the flea market. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, which is always nice. It's always nice to come home with something. A lot of people, when they go to the flea market, of course, that's their intent. They want to buy. And they walk around and around, and there's just nothing that calls out to them. So sometimes they leave empty-handed, or sometimes they just purchase one thing just so that they don't leave empty-handed. But I came home with a lot of things today, which was good. I know many of you have asked in the comments where you can buy some of my items from, or what my store is. I'm currently working on an Etsy shop. It just takes a lot of time, and a lot of time is something that I don't always have with my full-time job. Coming home, editing photos, videos, because technology for me sometimes does not work. So I'm working on that. The shop will focus on ephemera and also just on some of the smaller items that I find. So once that is up and running, I will let you all know so that you can go and purchase. Will there be paper and mousse items? I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. Maybe somewhere down the line, maybe when I get to like 20,000 subscribers, then maybe that'll be the time. But I think for now, we'll just hold off on that. So that wraps it up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed my adventure at the flea market. More adventures to come. I don't really know what's up. Oh, a Goodwill video. Watch for that. The only issue with Goodwill is that they play loud music, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit that out. I don't want any copyright infringements against me. But Goodwill, probably another flea market video. Who knows what else? So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.